Hello, good evening. I say hello, good evening with a little trepidation. I can see there's a couple of people in. Just wondering if you can let me know, is the microphone loud enough for you guys? Can you hear me? Can you see the pictures? Is the stream looking okay? Can you just let me know in the chat so that I'm aware everything is looking okay? YouTube is telling me here it looks okay. Be great if you could just confirm that, guys. Okay, so little bit of trepidation. We have been doing so well, and yet we just fell away for some reason. But it all went wrong a while back. Hey, Lewis. Hey, how you doing? It all went wrong a while back at Leicester. I mean, that was the first real problem that we had. We did recover. But things haven't been really right since then. We've played 10 games, and we've only actually won 6 of them. 12 games, in fact, and we've won 6 of them. And in terms of the league table, we're in 9th place, 29 points. So 18 games gone. There are 46, so 5 games to go. If we can get to 34 points, then double that. That's 64 points by the end of the season. I would say that's a good season for this Notts County team. So things are not all desperate, but we have lost the last 3 games. And just look what's coming up. Bournemouth, Sunderland, West Brom, Blackburn and Leicester. And if those don't scare me to death, then nothing is going to scare me to death. So we're going to go straight in. We're going to go. One of the things that I have decided is I'm not going to let the game try and panic me. We have set up to play in a certain way. And we have been playing extremely well that way. And so I'm not going to let the game panic me into making odd decisions, into changing the formation, into changing roles and playing them in unfamiliar ways. We're going to play the way that we play, and whatever works out at the end of the day, I believe that is the best way to do it. If we lose a couple of games, we lose a couple of games, but I'm pretty sure we will come back. And we will hopefully do the business, and that's all I can hope for. I'm also going to let the assistant manager do the opposition instructions as well. And then we are going to go and play these games, and we'll obviously make in-game changes if I think the line is too low, if I think the if I think the tempo is too low. Let's just turn off the sound. I have been playing this afternoon, doing other videos in the Journeyman save, so I sometimes have the sound on when I'm playing through games. And so I think we're just going to go and play the way we play. We've started really well. And it is important that we try to just continue doing what we do. It's about time Van Hooijdonk has a good game. We'll see what happens in these games coming up. And we'll see how well we can do against this Bournemouth team. We're away at Bournemouth, so that's not a great start. But we're going to play very defensively. Of course, that's how we've been playing. And we'll see how we get on. And we've started better than Bournemouth, and we've created the only chance of the game. I'm hoping that we get off to a good start. We get off to a good start most of the time when we start the episode. If we can get a win here, and maybe we can get ourselves back into the groove. Good evening, Ben. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, but we have made a very, very good start here against Bournemouth. And even despite the fact that we haven't had the possession, we've created every single chance. And our percentage shots on target is also very, very good. But there hasn't been a highlight. And therefore, it's a little bit quiet. But I can see that Bournemouth are tiring. Bournemouth are getting very, very tired. But of course, that really doesn't mean anything to me because I am not the best at dealing with tired players. The pundits might not believe in us today, but the fans do, and I do. And keep going. You have the ability to do this. So let's get out there. Let's go and get this win, boys. A 1-0 will be fabulous. And we are the better team, in fact, overall. But we have gone through this phase where we've not been able to score goals. Van Hooijdonk still is not playing very well. He's actually playing okay. But up front, generally, we're not doing too well. Subbook's having a very good game at the back. But overall, it's not looking that great. But a point away at Bournemouth, who wouldn't take that? And let's go and make a couple of changes, I think. Calabresi is 6.5. That's not good enough, is it? So Kane Wilson can come in here. Cornes is not playing too well. We'll bring in Bowden. Casey Palmer, not exactly having his greatest game. We'll bring on Puat Harris. Aaron Collins, interestingly, not having a very good game. Jody Jones can come on up front. We'll leave one just in case of injuries. How's your day, Ben? And let's hope, we're just hoping at the moment that we can overcome Bournemouth. Bournemouth have come back into the game. They've had a couple of shots, but they're not getting them on target. It's just looks to me like it's going to peter out to a 0-0 draw, this one. Nothing much is happening. I do have Matt Penny now, who is tired. Let's take him off and put Gibbons on that side. And it does look like it's going to be a 0-0. It doesn't look like a highlight is forthcoming. I don't think there's been a highlight. Here we go. We have a highlight. The first highlight in the game is in the 85th minute. And Bournemouth have nicked the ball. That's not very good, but we've nicked it back. Well done, McAllister. Finds Bowden, looking for Young out wide. He finds Wilson. Come on, boys. Into the box. Young with a chance. It's into the box. It's Van Hooijdonk. The first highlight of the game. And it's gone our way. And we have taken the lead. And I'll take a 3 points to Bournemouth. How does this happen, guys? When we turn on the machine, we win our first game. We win a couple of games, and then we go towards the end of the episode, and we lose a couple of games. Is the game engine counting? Is it really counting? But we have done it. We have beaten Bournemouth in our opening game. And I'll take that. Everyone thought we would lose. I had a funny feeling that it would be okay. We've now got 32 points. You've got to be happy with that as the Notts County manager. I don't know what's going on. I have absolutely no idea. But we've won again. And that's all I could ask for. And we're in 8th now. And let's keep going on that. McAllister has picked up a 1-match ban. That's a shame, because I was going to give him a run of games. So it's a bit of a shame, as he's picked up the... I know, Ben, no way is that happening. That is unbelievable. And it's like, does the game count? Does it count? I got 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got to lose 2 games now. I don't know what is going on here. When is the next game? Fixtures are coming thick and fast. And so the squad is going to need to be rested. And we are going to do just that. We're going to rest them for a day after every game now, which is what I always do. and it does help them in terms of getting their form. Sunderland is up next. That's well, wouldn't it be great to beat Sunderland? But I can't see it myself. What's this? A Gwyn removed from the short list? No, I don't want him off the short list because we might get him back. You never know. Murphy snubs Derby. That's the second time that my set piece coach has snubbed a team. And he's obviously... I tell you what. If I could beat the easy teams, Ben, we'd be top of the league. It's like... We would be top of the league. Bowden, yeah, because McAllister is not... I actually think that's a good idea. McAllister is not available for this one. I wanted so much to give McAllister a run because the others hadn't been performing, but now perhaps we can bring Bowden in and... McAllister can leave the team. And then maybe Fitzgerald can come onto the bench. And Jody Jones. Yeah, let's give Jody Jones a game. Van Hooijdonk is a little tired. I have to watch Van Hooijdonk. He wants to switch Bowden and Corness around. Shall I do that? Let's switch them around. Yeah, I don't think it makes much difference where we actually play those two. But I have to watch, I think, for Van Hooijdonk. He's a little tired. Yeah, Sunderland. I'd love to beat Sunderland. Absolutely would love. Could lose Leesgang because 325k... I just don't have any money. I can't give him a new contract. I've got no money. That's why I've got to sell Langstaff. And maybe we just might save Leesgang. Oldman doing a wonderful job. Absolutely. Who is this? Oh, he's the manager of Sunderland, is he? Absolutely agree with you, my son. You obviously know what you're talking about. Middlesbrough 1, Leicester 2. Middlesbrough having a tough time. We are having a tough time. I'm having a tough time. And this should be a relegation battle. And I hate relegation battles, but because we're doing so well, it's kind of like it's hard to lose games when we lose them. If it was a relegation battle, losing games, no problem. You've just got to pick up any points you possibly can. And Howlett can be told he's not doing well enough. The rest, probably not. Tom Pett, Lukic, they're all unhappy. So I could lose both goalkeepers in the winter. So we will try and do what we can with Sunderland here. Boat, Collins, all fit. 75, but I want to rest Collins. He is tired. I just want to check. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Do I want to play in key? Yeah, we're just going to play in key highlights. Let's get through these games. Because it's just doing my head in. Like every time I put too much effort into it, I'm losing games. And no, we're gonna rest Aaron Collins for this game. We're going to once again, we're just going to rely on the assistant to set the opposition instructions. Again, it's going back to, I obviously am giving them far too much to do in certain games. And we'll just get them to do what they do best. So Collins, you can see, needs a rest. Langstaff may well be called upon in this game, but Van Hooijdonk has recovered his full fitness. So let's go play this game then against Sunderland. I'm really not feeling too optimistic about this, Ben. I'd love to do it for you, but wouldn't it be just great though? Wouldn't it be great? The pressure's all on them boys. Let's go out and cause a shock, just like we did against Bournemouth. Come on, we can do this. We've got this. Let's cause a shock, boys. But don't give away any penalties needlessly. That's a poor pass from Sunderland. Come on, can we counter-attack? Go on, Young. Go on, son. Oh, that was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. What sort of a game is this? Oh, my lord. Who was that? I'm not signing him. That was one terrible effort. He took it with his left foot, didn't he? It's like, if you don't beat the it would certainly give us something to talk about in the podcast. I mean, come on, Ben. Do you feel optimistic? Beating like Bournemouth and then beating Sunderland? Really? You think it's going to happen? This is Notts County here. And it's really interesting. Have we actually signed a player since we took over in management? I don't think we have we? I don't think I've signed a player. Which is kind of interesting. And that was just as bad as Sunderland. Who was that? That was Palmer, was it? At the moment, it's kind of 50-50 here. I don't... Sunderland's kit pink. I'm not quite sure I like the pink kit that Sunderland are wearing. Is that for real? Do they have a pink kit this year? Is that for real? Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, my lord, he's missed. Oh, my word. What a chance. We are the home team, so perhaps we are favourites, he says, knowing full well we're not. And interestingly, that Sunderland are attacking down the right-hand side. Ooh. And they have scored. I'm just looking at that because Matt Penny is on attack. And they're trying to catch us, aren't they? Down that side. And that, well, set piece. There's not much I can do. Not much I can do with a set piece. Looks like the podcast is cancelled then, Ben. I mean, that was just unfortunate. But it does look like they're trying to... No, they would be attacking down the right-hand side, wouldn't they? So Penny's actually okay on attack. So I should put him back on attack, really. Well, he's not gone back to... Well, that obviously clearly doesn't work. Because he didn't go back to... we've been actually not bad, but not good enough. I'd like to get something out of this game if I could, but there's no way we were going to beat Bournemouth and get a result against Sunderland. Not a chance. Not a chance. Especially when Jody Jones just stops and lets the opposition take the ball off him. That's not actually going to do the trick. I mean, and a good example of that, of how, what we were talking about in the podcast, how the game, the graphics engine can't show what's actually happening on the pitch. There's no way he would have just stopped and just said, here you are. It's like, it's just the game. The graphics couldn't catch up with it. So what I'm seeing here is not a reflection of what's happening on the pitch. What I'm seeing here is Sunderland are all over us, and this is not making me feel very good. Just need to get to half time. I think I might go a bit more positive in the second half. Try to take the game to them. because at the moment we're just sitting back and letting them come at us, which is not what I really want to do. So maybe we will do a couple of things at half-time, try and change things. So we will push the line up maybe, and go a little bit more positive. We're in the game. Why not go positive? Look at Van Hooijdonk, 6.3. It's these three again. The three attackers again. And why they should be, I want a much better display in the second half. I'm going to talk to the forwards again. The three of them. Absolutely awful. You've not been good enough. Get it together. And they haven't. So, like, we're going to shift up a couple of gears now, see if we can't get back into the game. But it was always going to be a bridge too far. Where are we going to be sitting now? Still in 8th, but we've played a game more than the teams above us. Momentum has shifted a little bit, but we are still losing the battles on the field. And it is going to be Sunderland with the next highlight. Sunderland in a pink kit. Oh, who was that? Kavanagh. Just let the ball go past him. Again, that's the graphics engine was trying to represent something. I think probably pressing, because he pressed too much and the ball just went past him. I think that's what it was trying to do. Time to make some changes. These boys have got to... This is not good enough. I want to try Collins up front. I'm going to play him as a pressing forward. I'm going to try him up front. Piet Harris can come on for Palmer, who's absolutely diabolical. Langstaff is going to come on for Jody Jones. Matt Penny is a shambles. Gibbons. And Young is not playing very well either. Terrible. Shea Lacey can come on for Young. Okay, let's go for it, boys. Let's try and get back into this game. We do have a corner, do we? Oh, no, it's been abandoned, that corner. But it's not going very well. I can't see us getting anything out of this. Not unless one of my subs pays off. Defensively, we've been fine again. Just attacking-wise, we've had one of those awful games again where... Clearly, we're not good enough as an attacking force yet. We've got to be better in attack. Oh yeah, Ben, you've bought a couple of players in the last transfer window, didn't you? There's a few of these you bought, like Van Hooijdonk was bought, wasn't he? We got to stop giving the ball away to begin with. That might help us. I'm gonna actually tell them to get stuck in. Giving the ball away too much. But nicely done by Piet Harris. Come on, you've got players up with you. Oh, that was weak. You had two players alongside you. And you were running out of puff and you still took it on. That was greedy and weak. Let's demand more. And then let's go attacking. I don't think it matters. Losing by 1-0 or 2-0. Let's go attacking. Let's see if we can't get something out of this game. Who knows? And we do have a throw-in. We actually haven't had a draw this season, which is quite interesting. It would be nice if we could get a draw here, and Piet Harris has made it 1-1. And just as I was saying, we haven't had a draw. Man United are beating Wolves. Rashford, he's back in the team after his disgrace. And he's obviously got his head round, I've got to play football, not go clubbing. And so we've got back into the game, and I don't know how we've done that. Just going attacking, I guess. And should I go back to positive now, or should I just keep attacking? Probably better to go back to positive. Although Sunderland, it's a long way out, this, isn't it? If he's going to take this on, he's a long way out. And it looked like he was they're time wasting as well, which is kind of interesting. Are they scared? Are they scared of us? It took a lot of time then. Come on, boys, they're scared. Let's go for them. Come on. Can we get another one? Come on, boys. I'll take a point, but can we get another one? I think it's no is the answer to that. 1-1, I'll take a point. Somehow managed to claw our way back into that game, but the forwards are absolutely dreadful at the moment. 33 points from 20 games. I'll take this. But, I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. First 2 games, Bournemouth and Sunderland, and we've taken 4 from 6. I really wasn't expecting that to happen. This game is really weird. We lost those 3 games. We should never have lost any of them. And now we've top teams. This game is so weird. It's like nuts. Do we have to rest the team? Yes, we do. So let's rest them all. I'm not going to rotate much either. I'm going to rotate when I think players are tired. But I'm not going to rotate too much. I have a first team in my head. And I think I'm going to play that first team. We're actually only 11 points behind the leaders here. And I've seen leads of 8 in this save disappear. Stockport were at 1.8 or 9 points clear of us. I've seen these leads disappearing. Because this is a very busy time of the year now as we coming up to Christmas. Games are going to come thick and fast. San Jose want Lukic. 1.9 million. That'll do me. And then sell Langstaff 7 million. But we're still only getting 40%. I'm going to ask the board. Let's ask the board if we can get an increase in the percentage of the transfer revenue. I mean, come on, we're doing well financially. We're not doing that bad. We'll see what they say. I don't think they're going to say yes, but at least we asked. Boat, Fitzgerald for Bowden. Do I want to change the team? Boat, certainly. Kavanagh might be tired, actually. Although he's due a run in the team and he's playing well. What's his form like? Not bad. He didn't play particularly well last time, but it's not bad. So let's bring Boat in. No, I'm going to bring Boat in for Sibuk. And I got him like that because he doesn't have any pace, does he? He's quite slow. Kavanagh, does he have pace? Yeah, we'll swap those over and make him cover. Kavanagh's doing all right at the moment, so no need to mess with him. Penny is the best I've got. McAllister, he can come back into the team, I think. I want to give him more games. So we'll have McAllister and Corness. Collins and Palmer, I'm guessing. And Von Hoidy Donkey. That will do. Sibuk is tired, isn't he? So that's why. West Brom. Can we get anything out of this game with West Brom? There's no point in me looking at these because I haven't got any money yet. Shin splints. Gosh, I haven't heard about those things for a long time. Shin splints. And so, this is a big game now. 3 points here could be very useful. This is a very big game now. Where are West Brom? That's a matter of interest. In 11th. Rejected. We're still only allowed 40%. If they'd actually allow me the full amount, then we could probably run away with the title, and that's probably why the game is saying, nah, you can't have the full amount because you'll run away with the title. Focus play down the middle. Usually there's a reason why your assistant says that, so we'll go along with that. Young McAllister. Yeah, let's... oh, got that issue again. We'll bring Bowden in there. I'm probably going to lose one of these loanies because a couple of them are just not playing enough. Just kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting to have 6 loanies in the team. I want to be impressed today. Go and put on a show. Let's go and put on a show, boys. Away at West Brom. Need these forwards to have a game. Because these forwards have been letting me down in recent weeks. And I'm not happy about them. We're in the blue, are we? Not in the stripes. And as yet, no highlights. And that's like testament to how we play. There are no highlights. And we just keep grinding things out. We've had pretty much all the play. 60% of possession. No highlights, though. Just grinding away again. And no highlights at all. I think there's only been... There's only been a couple of highlights in the entire episode so far. We've had 5 shots, though, but only 1 on target. Again, it's these forwards are absolutely terrible. At some point, the game is going to flick that switch back on, so we don't need to panic. We are pushing West Brom right back. We just can't get shots on target, though. Come on, Penny. Come on, let's get 3 points here. Let's stun the watching world. That'll stun everybody. Collins has pulled one out there. We've got 1-0 up. I don't know if this is real or not. I don't know if this is real. Have I woken up from my nap this afternoon? Am I just dreaming this? West Brom 0. Notts County 1. And where does that put us? Up to 6th again. This is crazy stuff. I mean, quite frankly, we've been the better team. Possession-wise, we've lost it a little bit. We're doing well. Keep working hard. And there you go. Oh, Casey Palmer's not playing very well. Van Hooydonk's doing all right. Defence are doing fine. It's just Casey Palmer's the only one we got to keep an eye on. But he's just got a little bit better in the first few minutes. We have dominated this game. But 1-0 is never enough, is it? I mean, I don't want another draw. I mean, can we hold on? It'd be just good to just hold on to this. Get 3 points again, and then we can just go and lose 2 games like we normally do. Then everything will be back to normal. Okay, 1 more highlight. We'll make some changes. I wonder if we're doing well because the opposition teams, because there's so many games, are just feeling tired. Here is Palmer again. Oh, what a save that was. What a save. I thought we were going to make it 2-0 then. Come on, we got this. Can we make it 2-0? If we could beat teams bottom of the league like this, then we would be rocking. That was one good save by the goalkeeper. Right, okay, let's go and make some changes. Young is not having the greatest of games. Casey Palmer is not. Good evening, Andy. Casey Palmer is not playing very well, so let's bring on Piet Harris, who is actually playing quite well. It probably needs to play in the next game. Casey Palmer's not. He's had a run of games and not done very well. Penny's playing well, but he's very tired. Both fullbacks are tired, so we probably need to switch the fullbacks. We'll play Gibbons as a wing-back on support, and Kane Wilson can come in here. Corness is also tired, and Caden Young is not playing very well. So Bowden can come in here, and Lacey can come onto the wing. Aaron Collins, maybe. We'll play him as an advanced playmaker on support. Dribble less, hold his position. He's very, very tired. Van Hooijdonk is also very tired, but I've got no more subs left. But I want to keep Van Hooijdonk on. So it's a case of, can we hold on now with this very, very tired team? West Brom have got a couple of tired players there as well. Can we get another 3 points? That'd be just absolutely amazing. What a start this would be to this episode. I didn't imagine getting 7 points out of the first 3 games. I could not see that coming. And it looks possibly like that's how it's going to go. We're going to have another highlight to the back post. What's happened there? It's gone out for a corner. I thought that had sneaked in then. And are we going to get another opportunity from a set piece? No, we don't want to do that. We certainly don't want to be changing the crossing style at this late stage in the game. Come on, boys. Come on. Can we do that? Get another. Can we make it 2-0? No, the goalkeeper's got that. This is the way to grind out results, isn't it? Let's make it shorter, go narrow, up the time wasting, hold our shape. And that's it. Let's waste some time now. Hold on to this. That's another away victory, is it? This is absolutely stunning. Another victory away from home. Can you believe this, guys? Can you believe this? This game is nuts. Absolutely nuts. And now we've got 36 points. But what is really interesting is that it's keeping all these teams winning. All these teams are winning and staying above us. And there's going to eventually be a couple of teams, Sheffield United and Blackpool. And then there's going to be a 3-way or 4-way fight. And then if this carries on, though, there's going to be a huge gap opening up between 8th and 9th. And there's already 6 points between us and... Because the more we win, the more the game has to keep the others winning. Unexpected result. Oh, Wickham beat Swansea, did they? That's the unexpected. My result was unexpected as well. Very unexpected. Oh, God, I don't believe this. I really don't believe this. Oh, promotion, boys. It looks like we could be promoted. I've got a cup of tea, a hot cross bun, Grandmaster Phil on YouTube. Life couldn't be better. Well, look at this, Andy. Look how we've begun. Beating Bournemouth 1-0, Sunderland 1-1. It's a bit disappointing, that. And then West Brom 1-0. We're not scoring goals, but this... I'm not panicking now. Just going to play the way we play, and we defend well. And if we can't score goals, like we didn't score goals, that's what cost us. Now, we've scored a couple of goals, kept a couple of clean sheets, 7 points from 9. Blackburn next. Bring it on. Why not? We're feeling optimistic tonight. Feeling very optimistic tonight. So what should I do? I never look through this anymore. When I used to play before, I used to look through this quite a lot. Used to get like transfer tips. Like Sam Hughes. Who is Sam Hughes? Central defender. Talking about his relegation release clause. But that doesn't help us, does it? They'd rather not lose him. So it does like give you little bits, although most of it's rubbish, you can pick up. Wizard's Apprentice. Now Ben's been very quiet again. Ben's watching Manchester United, I believe, which is quite interesting. And I do believe Manchester United are a goal up. Is there any change there, Ben? Any change there at all? Squad are rested, aren't they? I have to think about... There's going to be some tired players now. I might actually see... Let's change things up a little bit. Let's mix it up a little bit. And then Calabresi... Where's Calabresi? He can come in probably for Kavanagh. Actually, Kavanagh is playing very well. I've got a lot more faith in Kavanagh at the moment than I do in Boat. So let's play. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Calabresi, Kavanagh, Penny. Bowden, I think. Probably Bowden. Cornes. Where's Cornes? There he is, being rested, but... Should I switch those over? Who knows? I don't know. Piet Harris, that's who I was going to bring in. Piet Harris. Young probably needs a rest. He's been playing, but he's a very good player. He's been playing a lot of games. Probably needs a rest now. So might be time to bring Lacey on for Young. I don't know. Collins and Van Hoydy Donkey, I guess. That's what I'm thinking. Casey Palmer on the wing. Collins has played a lot of games, hasn't he? Yeah. I don't know. We can always look at that later. Oh, E of little faith, Andy. E of little faith. I made a decision, and I said at the beginning of the stream, Andy, that what we're going to do is we are going to play as we are. We're not going to get panicked by the game. Because after all, we're doing extremely well. So no need to get panicked. Caden Young is injured. I knew he was in need of a rest. And do we have a winger? Gibbons, Wilson, Sibuk. Let's bring Bowat onto the bench. And the main can come on for Caden Young, I guess. That will do. Yeah, so Van Hooijdonk is very, very tired, isn't he? Very tired. He might be okay by match day. So, yeah, we were just going to do exactly what we do. Not get flustered, not going to panic. And so far, so good. Going to let the assistant do the opposition instructions because mine tend to be a little bit too much for them. And so far, you can't argue with what we're doing. But we're getting into the time now where the game fights back. It usually starts us off really well and then fights back after a few games. And we're getting into that time now where it's probably going to start fighting back. And Blackburn, where are Blackburn in the league? They're actually 10th, so they're not a bottom of the league team. So, I don't know. I've got some rotation notes here as well. I was looking at the amount of games. So just before you came on air, before you joined me, I was making rotation notes, went through the schedule and made some notes. Who do I need to rotate? But that's taken a back seat at the moment. And I have decided for this game to rest Bowat and Sibuk. They're going to be needed a lot. I'm actually thinking that I should rest Kavanagh, but he's playing too well, so I don't want to upset that too much. I'm just a bit concerned about Van Hooijdonk and whether or not I should play. Ipswich have now gone after my set-piece coach. Everybody wants him. We haven't scored any goals from set pieces, and I don't know why. Everybody is going after him. So here we go then. Blackburn. Look at these games coming up thick and fast. This is probably why we're doing so well. What's happened here now? We're still in 8th. A win could take us into 6th. And that would be good. Middlesbrough drew. Yeah, we definitely need. Southampton are absolutely romping this with Leicester. I don't think we can. I mean, playoffs maybe. Shoot on sight. I wonder why he's saying that. Now, we don't need to go that desperate at the moment, but I'll bear it in mind for much later on. I know it's a little bit rotated today, but I just feel this is a chance to give some guys some game time. We need to show everyone just how good we are. But we're not going to change anything about how we play. Let's just go out there, show them how good we are. And we're not very good because it is Blackburn immediately with the first highlight. They've hit the crossbar. And this is not a good sign that they've had the first highlight. We need to settle down. In fact, they've had all the opportunities. They had 3 opportunities in the first few minutes, so we need to settle down a little bit. We've had all the possession, 90% of the possession. We've just not created an opportunity. Oof. And I don't know why my set piece taker is in so much demand, because we don't score goals from set pieces. They're nicely stolen. Come on, boys. We've got this. Come on. Inside pass. Lovely pass for Van Hooijdonk. We are taking teams apart here. It's Notts County 1, Blackburn 0. Come on. Come on. Oh, boy. Is this real? I'm going to, pinch myself because I think I must be sleeping still. I must be. Van Hooijdonk. Lovely run. What's his off the ball? Van Hooijdonk was a really good run. So what's that done for us now? We're in 6th. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts, this game. Did I make the right decision to rotate those defenders? Calabresi, who's normally a right back, but he's a very good centre back. And then maybe what I've got to do next is bring back the 2 number 1 centre backs. Then they should be fully fit. Defensively, outstanding again. Again, not very good up front, but Van Hooijdonk has done very well. But defensively, outstanding ratings again. McAllister, not brilliant, but he's the first time he's played at right back. I didn't realise he was a right back till I looked earlier. And there's another chance. Oh. Peter Harris, that was a good block. It was a very good block. Again, like Peart Harris, Palmer's not playing well. Peart Harris has gone off the boil big time. Probably needs a rest. Few games on the bench to sharpen his mind, like Rashford. Let's get your mind back on your business here. We're looking good here against Blackburn. Oof, Corness. Oh, lordy, lordy, that was close. And we've just kind of edged the game. We haven't been... Who's injured? We've just kind of edged it. We haven't been great. Van Hooijdonk has taken a knock as he needs to come off now. We have not been the better of the 2 teams, but we've scored the goal. A lot of free kicks get scored from that area. Oof. He's taken a knock. Could be a bruised knee. I think we probably need to take him off. I have to think about this carefully now. Is it Langstaff or Collins? I'm going to bring on Langstaff. Let's take a chance and give Langstaff a game. Go on. Have a run out. Do not come back in that dressing room having missed 3 sitters. Langstaff, the bane of my life. Keep going, boys. Keep going. You know you've got the ability. You weren't that bad. I trust you. I'm going to tell Langstaff I trust him. That is very dangerous. Like, talk about lying to the players. I trust him about as far as I can throw him. But if we can get another result here, this would be amazing. This would be nuts. But looking at our ratings compared to Blackburn, we're playing them off the park. It's not showing in the stats. It's showing in the possession. But we need to get more on target. Langstaff's immediately gone down to a 6.6 as soon as he comes on. Time to make some changes, I think. Langstaff. I wonder if I should... Palmer, is he tired? Yeah, and he's not playing very well. So let's put Langstaff on the left wing. And bring Collins on up top. Play Collins as a pressing forward. I think he's more adept at being a pressing forward. than he is. McAllister not playing all that well, so let's bring on Kane Wilson. Piet Harris has not been good. Lacey can move up, and Fitzgerald can come on. No, Fitzgerald can't play there, can he? I thought he could. Jody Jones can play as the shadow striker. Let's go. Come on, boys. That was a good block, but it's given away a corner. I'm not quite sure what was going on there. But the corner came to nothing. We just got to hold on again. Grind out another 1-0 if we can. Lacey's got... Defensively, we're doing really well. Again, it's up top that we're not playing very well. We're not scoring goals, but we are keeping teams out. And that is the big thing. Hey, Mr. K, how you doing? And this will be just like... If we can hold on to this 3 points, this will be, like, amazing. This will be, like, something I never expected. And let's hold our shape. Just hold on now, boys. Take a 1-0 here against Blackburn, and we will have won 3 and drawn 1 of our first 4 games today. This game does my head in. Oi, referee, come on. And we've got another one. We have got another one. 39 points. 22. So the next one is halfway, isn't it? The next game is halfway through the season. So if we could get 42 points halfway through the season, I'd be very happy. I don't know what's happened. I really don't know what has happened today. After last time out. After last time out, 3 defeats. Today, 1-0 Bournemouth, 1-1 Sunderland, 1-0 West Brom, 1-0 Blackburn. We're not scoring goals, and that has been our failing of late. But we are grinding out results. Defensively, we are very, very solid. Leicester, no? Where are Leicester? Second. Well, we beat Bournemouth. So why not? Why not? And let's go. When is the next game? Games are coming thick and fast. Tuesday, Saturday. And then there's a week after the Southampton game. There's a week. But then it's back into Friday, Wednesday, Saturday. Yeah, this is a busy month. Any transfers? Yeah, of course, it's transfer deadline day today, isn't it? I don't think clubs have got any money, have they? There's been tons of rumours, but I actually don't think clubs have got any money. So let's rest these boys again. And I think I'm probably going to need to make some changes again. So what I might do is look at these boys. They're tired now. Who is the next game? Leicester. That's not going to be easy, is it? Southampton, Sunderland, Cardiff. That is not going to be easy. Okay, so Leicester 1 and 2 coming up. This is perhaps where this goes wrong. Too scared to spend it? Well, yeah, maybe. That's a good point, Mr. K. Maybe they are a bit scared with the financial fair play stuff. But that's why they have accountants, isn't it? Isn't that why they have accountants? So that they can actually have someone there who's counting the money and knows that they're within the financial fair play or not. I don't believe this game. We're back up into 6th, back into the playoff spots, with a team that is really not. And I'm wondering if it's because of this rotation that I'm doing. Just a little bit of rotation, but not too much. That was a good call. And now we've got to think about more rotation. So Kane Wilson can start. Penny is going to be very tired, isn't he? Maybe we will start Gibbons against Leicester, but he doesn't play as an attacking wing-back. There's going to be some tired boys in here, but we will have Boat and Sibuk absolutely 100% fit, so it's a fairly decent defence. Gibbons, we'll see how Petty is. Did Everton spend? I think so, yeah. I think Everton spent about 200 million today, Andy, didn't they? Spent a ton of money. Calabresi. Calabresi's played a lot of football. I'm unsure about playing him. Kane Wilson should be fit. Calabresi won't be fit. Although he does look pretty fit. We could possibly then bring him in, but Kane Wilson is due to get some football. So let's bring in Wilson. Oh, who is he suggesting? Fitzgerald, Young, McAllister. I'm not sure that Bowden and Corness have played that much, have they? Bowden certainly hasn't played that much. He's played the last 4 games, but should be able to cope with that. Fitzgerald hasn't played any football, so he needs to play. So maybe he can come in for Bowden. McAllister, how much has he played? He's had a rest there. But Corness has played every game. So McAllister probably does warrant coming in for a game. Caden Young, I think. Yeah, Caden Young, because he was rested last time out. Actually, he had a card, yellow suspension, didn't he? So he can come back. Not sure Peart Harris is the boy anymore. He's not been great. Unfortunately, Collins, maybe Jody Jones. Collins, Jody Jones on the wing. Van Hooijdonk. That'll do. That'll do. Eating a pasty. Well, that's actually a very good idea, Andy. That is Domino's ordered. What have you missed? You're missing a load here. Ben, this is what you've missed. Played 4, won 3, drawn 1. That's what you've missed. Had to punch your daughter. Yeah, well, I had to punch these players in the head, especially Langstaff, before today's episode, because that was disgusting. But now they've put it right now. I absolutely agree with you, Andy. I think I might do that. I might have a pasty or a sausage roll on Monday. Good idea, because I get very hungry when I'm sitting here. I get very, very hungry. And that's not good for me. About winning those what, Ben? I can't read those games. Still grumpy. We haven't scored any goals though. We've only scored 4 goals, but then we've only let 1 in. Leicester coming up and Southampton now. That's what I call a tough couple of fixtures. And the game does know. The game knows that we are coming to the point where it's time to get its revenge. Collins taken ill. That's not great. 2 weeks with flu. Good Lord. So who's going to play now instead of Collins? Casey Palmer. I'm not going to put Piet Harris in there because he's not been playing that well. So I want to bring Penny, Kavanagh, Cornes, Calabresi, Fitzgerald. Where's Fitzgerald? He's playing today, isn't he? That's good news. I'm afraid that Van Hooijdonk is being asked to play a lot of football as well. Nemain is still injured, is he? Well, I can put... No, I can't. Can't put Lacey on there. Kavanagh, Penny, Bowden, Cornes, Piet Harris. I'm short of a winger here, aren't I? Very short of a winger. Lacey. Lacey can come in there then. Because I'd have no left winger. Still don't have a left winger, do I? Palmer would have to move over. That's all I can do, I'm afraid. If we do get an injury or Jody Jones has a terrible game, we'll move Palmer over. Remove him from the shortlist then. He's not very good. Attacking movement. Okay. Okay. Aaron Collins. Okay, we'll do that. You're in charge of set pieces. What are you asking me for? Jody Jones. None of those. None of that. Okay. Okay. Nemain is finally fit, but he's not very match fit. Calabresi's okay. He's pleased with his playing time. Young no longer concerned about position played in. He was previously concerned about my tactical decisions, and now he's happy. There you go. There you go, son. Now I can play him out of position again. Yeah, might get a Domino's Pizza calling you up, Ben, and saying, would you like a sponsorship? And what they might do is sponsor you 100 pizzas a week. That'll keep your kids happy. Cautious. No, we're not going to play cautious. We're just going to play as we play. You can do the instructions for me. That's fine. Got a lot of players not familiar with the tactic. But I think the rotation bit is actually working at the moment. Is this... Kavanagh. Let's put Mahovo on there. Piet Harris can't find his way into the team, can he? Because we would need... but wait a minute. If he comes in for Cornes to rest Cornes... we can play... No, we can't. That doesn't work either. That doesn't work either. Okay, let's go and play Leicester then. Can we get... I mean, I will not believe this game. If we get even a draw against Leicester, I'll be very impressed. I'll be very, very impressed. We're the underdogs here. That suits us. Because when we are rank underdogs against these big teams, it does suit us. We do very, very well. And let's just see what happens. Look at Leicester's shape. At least our back four is in good shape. Look at Leicester's shape. They're all over the place. Come on, come on. Oh, we're getting ourselves in a mess defensively. But it's good when they hit the bar. Because it's usually we that hit the bar and can't put our chances away. It might be that I have to push higher up. Always my first thought when this happens at the beginning of the game. If we don't get this back soon, might have to push the line up a little bit, and probably do. That's always my first thought. Let's get that line up. Because there's too much space for them. And we'll have a quick look at the stats. Yeah, I think it's definite. We have to push the line up a little bit. Because I think from what I'm seeing, we're just allowing them far too much space in front of our back four. So always when that happens, when they dominate right at the start of the game, have a look at that and push the line up. And that seems to have stopped what's happening. But again, we're not going to panic. They're dominating possession, but we've stopped them creating chances now just by pushing the line up. And they haven't added to their 2 shots. We haven't had a shot in anger yet. But quite happy with that. Quite happy to hold on to a 0-0 in this game. Again, our forwards are taking the blame for this. They're not playing very well. The pundits may not believe in us. Keep going. Keep going. At the forwards again. Look at 6.5, 6.5, 6.4. They are taking the brunt of it again. You've not been good enough. Got to tell them. He looked fired up. Van Hooijdonk didn't like that. Looked fired up. Come on. We've turned it around. Got the momentum at the beginning of the half. We've got a shot away. That was Van Hooijdonk probably fired up. But it must have been from miles out because it's just a 0.03. We've got no possession. I think we need to work on possession a little bit. I'm going to go narrow. And we're going to reduce the tempo. Be more disciplined as well, I think. It's just like I can't actually eat pizza, Andy. I have a cheese allergy. Let's make some changes just at that Leicester attack. Let's make some changes here. Look at this. Dreadful. McAllister improved. Fitzgerald improved. It's these 3. Gibbons, Young. Young is poor. Jody Jones, awful. So Palmer has to go over here. We'll just have to try Palmer in a different position. And this is a mess because I don't have... I could put Lacey up there, couldn't I? So Lacey could go on the wing. Palmer. Attacking centre mid I don't have. I should have had Piet Harris on the bench. I didn't put him on the bench. And they've paid for that. That's my error this time, not the... And we're going to put Langstaff I'm going to play him as a poacher. Langstaff can come on. 6.4 Casey Palmer is terrible. And Jody Jones is a 6.3. We've got a 6.4 for Gibbons. So Matt Penny can come on there. Two midfielders are not doing too bad. I don't know what to do about Jody Jones. Namain can come on there. Can't do any worse, that's for sure. Can't do any worse. It's just like, ever since we pushed the lineup, Leicester have not had a shot. And if we could just get a shot on target, we could actually pinch this. And unfortunately, though, we're not. Our forwards are just not playing well enough. I do have tired players now. McAllister's tired. And Corness can come on there. You could think cheese-related jokes. Oh, boy. But we've stopped Leicester since we... And we're actually now ahead in terms of shots on target ratio. We've stopped them for the last 80 minutes having a shot. But now they're going to get a set piece and score, aren't they? Yep, there it is. Our set pieces are awful. I can't believe you've done that to me. Just as I said, the game does listen to you, doesn't it? Just as I said, we've stopped them having a shot for 80 minutes. They've gone and scored. The game knows what you're saying. It also knows how to count, because this is exactly the time when it gets us to lose. So it knows how to count as well. It's game number 5. We've got to lose. It's game number 6 is going to confuse it now, because it doesn't normally play game number 6. So the game's going to get confused where there's a 6th game. Oh, that was close. But we just haven't had enough. Well, 1-0 against Leicester. I don't suppose you can argue with that. He wants, I don't like, yeah. He's, well, look, 6.5. Just terrible. Pick yourself up, boy. And we're back down to 7th. This game is nuts. Absolutely nuts. And now we got to play Southampton. The game will probably be a bit confused if I play 6 games today, because it only goes normally for 5 games and has me lose the 5th game. So it doesn't know what to do with game number 6, I'm afraid. Which is kind of interesting. Langstaff vows to end the goal drought. Let's put the arm round. You need to start providing more. That's what we're going to tell him. Maybe we'll play him on the wing. That's really funny, Andy, isn't it? Just when I said... It's like, just when I said we stopped them getting a shot for 80 minutes, it goes and gives them a shot. And then they score. I'm not going to say anything now because the game actually listens. I just did that, didn't I? No, we're not going to... Oh, it's this one. It's this one. And squad rested. I've rested them. It's just like... And now we've got to play Southampton. I don't know where we're going to end up. I'd take anything against Southampton. These are like the 2 top teams. I'd have actually taken a 12th position finish today. I'd have definitely taken 3 wins and a draw out of 6. That's for sure. Lukic, first choice goalkeeper. 6.3. Then I'll have 2 first choice goalkeepers. I'm not going to do it yet. He's going to be sold anyway. He doesn't like me. All right. Okay. So we have to look at the team for Southampton now. Oh. This is just a mad game. It's a mad game. And will we get something out of this Southampton game? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But 7th at the moment is good. And even if we lose against Southampton, which we should do, then it doesn't really matter. I want to rotate a little bit, to be fair. Lambrex could be as good as Casey Palmer, Barnes Jones, Casey Palmer. Criticise recent form. Yeah, he's terrible. But let's encourage him. Yeah. Just encourage him a little bit. Don't be too nasty on him. Just get your act together, pal. Now, I did think about some changes for Southampton, for the Southampton game. I do think Calabresi should come back into the team. Kavanagh also. I think we were let down a little bit by our defence last time. Kavanagh has had a rest now. Sibuk, Kavanagh, Penny and Calabresi. I can't argue with that at all. Not going to argue with that at all. I'm short of wingers because of the injury to Collins. Short of wingers at the moment. That's a big problem. And I think Bowden, Corness, switch those over. I like those better that way. Young, yep, fine. Piet Harris. It's Collins. When's he going to be back fit again? 11 days. Jody Jones now is an available left winger. Young can play out on this wing, can't he? And Lacey can play here. I think that will do it. That means we do have cover now on the wings. Gibbons, Wilson, Boat, Fitzgerald and... yeah, Fitzgerald, McAllister. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we've got to switch one of those. So Fitzgerald, Casey Palmer. And prediction for Southampton. I think 3-0 Southampton. I'm not feeling very optimistic. They're gonna have a bad run again. And I've got a funny feeling 3-0 Southampton. Langstaff. Shall I bring him on as a left wing? I did have a quiet word with him to make some assists. So let's give him a game as a left wing. Collins is my striker, who's the reserve striker. And then Caden Young can come on instead of Lacey. That'll work for me. Casey Palmer, Jody Jones. Then we don't need Nemain. But, okay. That'll work for me. That'll work. Let's give Langstaff a game. Why not? I've just got a funny feeling if I don't do something against Southampton, they're just going to rip us apart. But if you do something nuts, like put Langstaff on the wing, then it just might work in your favour. So, let's hope Southampton are also tired. Kavanagh now is out. He has, what, has he got a cold? Illness. Send him home. So that means that Boat has to come back in. And Mahovo can go onto the bench. Van Hooijdonk ineligible. Oh, it's his parent club. So Langstaff will have to go up front. And Jody Jones on the wing. And that'll have, it just goes to show we don't have a very big squad, do we? Outside of the bench, there's nothing there. Tom Pett. Get a couple of injuries. Jem Howlett. There's nothing there. So we got like 20 players. It's probably why the game hasn't given me many injuries, because I've only got really 20 players. You think 2-1, Andy? I think probably more than that, 3-0. I don't feel very optimistic about this one. But you never know. You just never know. As I say, this game is crazy. And tactically, if we can keep a clean sheet, you never know what's going to happen. It's just about how well we defend, because that's what we are as a defensive team. Let's criticise Lukic. See how pessimistic. Is it time to give him a game? Not against Southampton. Oh, we got to play Sunderland again. After that, why are we playing Sunderland again? That's not very nice. Okay, 2-1. Andy says, I think 3-0. Higher tempo? No, I don't think so. We'll get ourselves in a right mess with a higher tempo. And there's so many players are not actually, like Jody Jones. Why is he unfamiliar with playing as... Does he want to play as an inverted winger? It's better. No, he's still awkward in his role. He's been playing there, like for... We put him on as a winger. Competent. Winger on attack. Winger. He wants to be a winger on attack, does he? No, he's still only competent. Why is he only competent? He's like been playing... He's been playing in that position for 3 seasons. Why is he suddenly only competent at his role? Bowden, again, has been playing that position, that role, for 3 seasons. Why has he suddenly become only competent at that role? That, for me, doesn't make any sense. So what I might do is swap those over. Does that make a difference? It now means Corness is not familiar in that role, but Bowden is very familiar. This is really weird, because both of those players have been playing there for 3 years. And why have they suddenly become unfamiliar? Okay, so... Let's go and get at least a point, boys. That's what I'll be telling them in the dressing room. Come on, trust yourselves. Defensively, let's be good. Let's be organised. We can get a point here. I'd lie through my teeth. And but The Southampton they are good defensively, aren't they, Southampton? Oh, my word. And again, I can't see why our set-piece coach is so much in demand. We haven't scored, I don't think we scored a goal all season from a set-piece. So why is my set-piece coach so much in demand? It just doesn't make any sense to me. But then nothing makes sense to me in FM24. The only thing that does seem to make sense is that you shouldn't counter-press and you shouldn't counter-attack. And we are the better team at the moment, to be fair. We've had 60% of the possession, and we've created just as much as Southampton have. Although their XG is slightly better, shots on target ratio is the same. And as long as we keep going with this percentage, then... And it's, yeah, shots on target is exactly the same. Not a single highlight apart from that free kick, though. And that's what we do. We grind out results. And boy, I'll be happy if we can get a... Who is this? This is Southampton, isn't it? Langstaff, though, is on his bike. Now, he has been told, get some assists. And that would be so cool if he does get... And here's Jody Jones. Jody into Corness. Come on. Yes! Beard Harris has popped it in. And we are ahead against Southampton. Oh, what a nutty game. And I'm not quite sure what happened there. It got deflected, didn't it? Corness had a shot. Yeah, got deflected, and Beard Harris has put it in. I don't expect to win. I gotta temper this celebration because I don't expect to win this game, and the fact that there's a highlight straight away worries me. And are they going to get back into the game straight away? Yes, they are. We were ahead for about 5 seconds. And it's 1-1. It's looking good, Andy. 2-1. 2-1 to Southampton, I'm guessing you said, wasn't it? But 5 seconds we were in the... I wanted them to defend properly. And that's telling me maybe Matt Penny should be on support. Maybe it's too optimistic to have him on attack, because he got skinned down that right hand side. I'm presuming, Andy, you're going for a 2-1 for Southampton, but we're doing all right. We're doing okay. I'm not gonna... You weren't that bad. Come on, boys. Come on, you've got this. Can we do this? Where are we now? In 5th. That'd be cool. Come on. And again, it's very even. Really even. Even the XG is 0.01 difference. But we've had pretty much all the possession. Our passing has been good. Full time. And we've done very well. But, Langstaff is on a 6.4. It's just so distressing. He just is the pain. He's a pain. And is this going to be another one? That's gone over the crossbar. Yep, he'll kick himself for missing that. I'm going to go and get rid of Langstaff. He's a pain. He is not... Sadly, he is not a championship player. But I don't have another striker on the bench with Collins injured. I don't have a striker. There's nobody can play up top. So I might have to do something really weird here. And go really strange. And have him as a shadow striker as well. Go with Lacey as shadow striker. Goalkeeper. And I was just saying to myself, wasn't I, should I bring in... Was this the right time for Lukic? Goalkeeper's had a bad game. And maybe let's put Jones down here. He can play as an inverted. You can play as a winger on support. This is weird. This because I don't have a striker. Jody Jones is playing okay. Casey Palmer, Piet Harris is playing well. Casey Palmer, Young. What's Young doing? He's playing very well. Just got to watch for tiredness. Let's just leave it at that for now. Let's just do that, because now this is the weirdest thing that I've ever done. And when you don't have a striker, what else can you do? We have a corner anyway. It's corners. Can we just get a goal? I need a goal from a set piece, FM. Come on, be nice to me. You don't let me have many. Is it in? How did that not go in? Oh, FM. That was so cruel. Jody Jones is tired. Matt Penny probably needs to come off. Just keep going, boys. Keep going. Come on. We're doing okay. Well, this system has confused Southampton, I think. They're thinking, what is going on here? Come on, boys. Come on. Right, time for some changes. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Casey Palmer, can he play? No, he's a midfield centre. Young, can he go? Yeah, he can go over. He's tired though as well. There's two wingers are very tired. So I might have to put Lacey in here. And then Casey Palmer can come on here. I have no idea how this is going to work. Fitzgerald. Nemain can come on here. And I've got one more change I can make. Penny is not playing very well. So Gibbons can come on here. I have no idea how that's going to work now. It's like, is it going to cause Southampton distress? But if we get a point, we'll end up in 5th. And I can't argue with that. And I'll be very grateful, Southampton, for a point. But it is going to be Southampton now. I think I might have to close it down in a minute. Oh, is it too late? Oh, no. So bad. Another late goal. You were absolutely spot on, Andy. A late goal again. That's 2 late goals in this episode. Cost us. How bad is that? Sometimes you just despise the game. Why does it have to be a late goal? And I told you, this game knows how to count. It counted 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 good results, 2 bad results. This is just beyond a joke. That was just awful. I'm proud of your efforts. You did okay. The game was shocking. There was no need for that. We're back down to 7th after all that. But we are still in 7th. And can't argue with that. I'm going to play one more. We've played a lot of games in this episode because we've been playing in key highlights. And another bad run coming up because we got to play Sunderland again. And then Cardiff. We lost to Cardiff as well, didn't we? So, do I want to play Sunderland now, or do I want to restart the machine to play Sunderland? Let's play it now. It's 9:35. It would be better if we restarted the machine for that one. But we'll go for it anyway. I'm just getting short of players. I've just realised I'm getting very short of players. And I don't know how we're going to address this, because if I get a couple of injuries, I'm screwed. I just don't know how the game can count like that. It knows it's coming to the end of the episode. It just counts. So we'll confuse it. We'll do one more. And then we'll confuse the game. It'll wonder what on earth's going on now. It has no idea what is going on now. It's not going to be able to figure this out. What's the score in the United game? Any news, Ben? Still 1-0? Don't know where Ben's gone. Is he still around? Nope, no, looks like he's gone. Yeah, I'd like to sign some players. Who's this? Oh, we did lose our set piece coach then, did we? Now we've got one who's 8. Oh, God. Well, that's not going to help us, is it? We can't score from set pieces. The other one we had was 10. And he's been poached, obviously. What can you do? I've got no money. And if you ain't got any money, you can't win titles. Well, you can't win we have won titles without any money, but we can't win the championship with no money. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm just wondering, what do I do? Because we're not going to get promoted. We're not going to get relegated. So we're going to be stuck in the championship as a mid-table team, never having any money. Bring Kavanagh in. Probably a good idea. He's probably my best player, actually, in that position. Where is he? Where is Kavanagh? There he is. The others don't seem to play very well. Fitzgerald, McAllister, Casey Palmer. I think... yeah, we do need to rotate, don't we? McAllister, Fitzgerald. I think we'll go along with what he said. Casey Palmer as the shadow striker and Van Hooijdonk. I just wish that... oh, he wants to play as an attacking mid, doesn't he? Let's make Jody Jones attack. Make him a winger on attack. And get him to actually cut inside with the ball as well. Why not? Get him to run at the defence a little bit. And Van Hooijdonk. Why was he not selected is the question. Langstaff. Oh yeah, because he was sick, wasn't he? So Langstaff had to right, okay, so do we have a defender left, defender right, centre half. Midfield. We need Collins back. We're short of a winger. Absolutely short of a winger. What's going on here? Lemaine for Lacey. See, Lemaine can only play on one side. Lacey can only play on one side. So I'm short of a left winger. Just do not have enough players. Palmer, who's playing, can play as the left winger. Langstaff can play as a left winger as well. So we'll just have to go with that. Just go with that one. Well, this is going to be a big game to end the episode. Sunderland Ben's favourite team. Oh, come on. Fitzgerald has gone home with a cold. Everybody is getting a cold. Come on. Is he on the bench or was he down to play? I think he was down to play, wasn't he? Yeah, so he needs to be replaced. Corness can come in and replace him. Maybe Bowden. Actually, no. Corness is probably better. And somebody needs to come off the bench for him. Who? Pet, I guess. He's it must be a 1-star by now, Pet. Okay, let's go. Bowden for Fitzgerald, nah. I think we did push the lines up against Sunderland last time out, didn't we? So let's start with a higher line. So this is a big game now because we could end up losing 3 on the bounce again. Having won 3 and drawn 1, we could end up losing 3 on the bounce. What a league this is turning out to be. Highlight from the kickoff. Never liked that at all. I have never ever liked it. The chances of it being a goal for you are not as high as the chances of it being a goal for the opposition. But we've kept hold of the ball for a little while. Young is in. Young's in. Oh. So the chances of it being a goal for you are not as high as the chances for the opposition. I know that. You can work that out. But we do have a corner and being a bit relentless at the moment, but the goalkeeper's done well. Our set piece taking is dreadful. Our set piece taking is the worst. They're looking to focus down the wings. We are focusing up through the middle. There's nothing happening at the moment. Sunderland are the better team. But we've got them pinned back at the moment. Come on, we've got this ball. Come on, into the box, into the box. Nicely done, nicely done. Sunderland 0, Notts County 1. Can we get the 3 points? Because I think we might have confused the match engine here. Because the match engine thinks, hang on, shouldn't he have gone to bed at this point? I think we've confused the match engine. It was looking for my teddy bear in my pajamas and took its eye off the ball there. And said, oh wait, you should be in bed. And we have taken the lead. To be fair, we're doing better statistically than Sunderland. But we went ahead against them last time. I think. Did we? And then they pegged us back. Or did we come back after we... Yeah, we might have come back after we moved the line up. What on earth? What on earth did I just see there? The goalkeeper... I think my goalkeeper just kicked it into his own net, didn't he? It must be time. It deflected. Yeah, the goalkeeper just put it into his own net. Why are you showing the goal line technology? It ended up nestled in the back of the net. I don't know. I think the goalkeeper just threw it into his own net, though. Fantastic. That's what you pay the big bucks for in a goalkeeper. So it's back to 1-1. Oh, God. Still, though, 40 points. Sunderland are going to take this game, aren't they? They're going to rip us apart here. Yeah, easy as pie. A set piece coaches. I have an absolutely disgraceful set piece coach, and it's showing. We can't score any, and we concede almost every time. I'm going to go attacking. We've got no other option. They're just going to score at will otherwise. Okay, well, we're going to drop down the table now again. After that brilliant start, we've now gone and lost 3 games in a row again. The game is just broken, I think. Come on, let's get back into this. It's not going to be, is it? Hit the bar, hit the post, that's what it's going to be. Wide. Let's just get on with it. Okay, we accept we're going to lose. We're down to 8th. Let's just get on with it, though. Good. Let's wind the clock. It'll be good to finish here and then restart the machine. Who was that? Corness. So we can restart the machine and get 3 wins again under our belt once we restart the machine. That's what we need to do. Actually, maybe I should just do that in the middle of the stream. I'll just say, hang on, boys, I'm going to restart the computer. And then the game will just adjust. And we're back now. 40 points, should be up to 7th again. Yep, back up to 7th. Going attacking against Sunderland might be the way to go. I'll just say I'm happy. So maybe just going attacking against Sunderland is what you need to do. So we should not be in this game. But the game keeps giving me hope, and I don't like it. Don't give me hope. And we have gone ahead. This is bonkers. This is absolutely bonkers. Please don't give me this hope. I'm just wondering now if I should go back to being a little bit more defensive or just keep doing this. Because suddenly we've just come back into this game. And look, their goalkeeper just headed it into his own net as well. So it's obviously a day for goalkeepers to do stupid things. And usually you don't get a goal from something like this for when that happens. But you never know. Usually the opposition turn the ball over. But this is not how it's playing out at the moment. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what is going on? Jody Jones. Oh, like, I don't know what to do. What shall I do? Shall I go cautious? I'll just try and shut the game down now. And hold our shape. I don't want to mess with the lines. Let's just try going cautious. And just try to hold on to the lead that we've got. Because we've actually somehow turned this around. Can we hold on to it? It'd be so cool if we can. Probably need to make some changes very soon. And we do have can we get another one? Come on. Jones into the box. Oh, chance. No, it's not going to go in. Come on, boys. Corness. Nice pass. Where's the pass? There it is. There's the pass. Oh, what a chance. Oh, my Lord. Oh, where's Ben? Tell him we are beating Sunderland. Only just, though. I need to make some changes. We're never going to score a set-piece goal, are we? Never. Where's the defence? We've only got 2 back. He is a terrible set-piece coach. Are we gonna? That's a good tackle by McAllister. Very nicely done. Okay, time to make some changes. The goalkeeper, again, is not playing very well. Defence are playing really well. Penny isn't playing very well, unfortunately. Gibbons then can come on for him. We might actually, if we're playing cautious, we might have too many players on attack. Jody Jones, Casey Palmer. Let's give Piet Harris a game, but let's play him as an attacking mid. I just so would love to hold on to this. Corness is tired. McAllister's tired. I think I'm going to wait a little while because the game's trying to make me bring on Tom Pett. I don't want to do that yet. So I want to see which one of these two boys gets tired first. Can we hold on? Playing cautious. I very seldom play cautious. This is not me. And just desperately trying to cling on. I worry that we're just going to pull them on, which looks like what's happening here. And there's the goal. And let's go attacking again then, because no, he's been given offside. Let's go back to cautious. I have no idea what I'm doing. Stop, I'm panicking now. I'm going to go to a balanced approach. And just to try and hold on to this. Don't panic, don't panic. You've got this. The line is okay. At the moment, I think I'm going to actually pull the line back. They are coming at us a little bit. Let's pull the line back. So they're coming at us a little bit. So let's just make sure that those don't make it. And we need to go narrower as well by the look of it. Get a little bit more compact. Or is it too late? Nope, it's over. Crossbar. Oh boy, we are holding on for dear life here. Hold on, hold on. Let's go narrow. And let's make changes now. Oh boy. Who is the most tired? Corness. So Bowden can come on here. And Caden Young is very tired. As well as Jody Jones. Langstaff can come on for Jones. And Lacey can come on for Young. Lacey is going to go to winger on support. Give the defence a little bit of support. And I am going to put Piet Harris as a shadow striker. Cabrielis is very tired. But not much I can do about that now. Just got to hold on. Come on, we've got this. We can beat Sunderland. If we can beat Sunderland, this will be an amazing performance. Little dink into the box. No, we're still not going to score from a set piece, but Van Hooijdonk has made it 4-2. We have beaten Sunderland. Surely beaten Sunderland. What a game. And somehow, and I don't know how, we have got ourselves back into that game. And we have, I think we have won it, and we will finish in 5th at this rate. And now I need to go and close the game up. Just close the game up completely. Ben will be pleased that we have beaten Sunderland. Let's just close it all up. And like how we did that, I don't know. Just like we did everything we could to just shut the game down. Went cautious, pulled the line back at the right time. And we've done it. We have done it. We've beaten Sunderland by 4-2 away. And we are going to finish in 5th. I don't know how. What a result. We don't score 4 goals. 2 for Van Hooijdonk, 1 for Corness and an own goal. And there were some very strange goals in that game. What a performance, guys. What a game. And so we finished the episode in 5th. And I don't believe it. I really don't believe this. And somehow we're going to have to bring some signings in as well in the winter. And the next game is when? I'd say that's a fairly decent episode. The next game is, yeah, I do need to rest them. Some of these boys are getting very tired, so keep them rested. It doesn't matter about development in the championship, just keep them rested. Okay, so that's that. My nerves are frayed. And somehow we have got ourselves back up into 5th place. We are 7 points behind Sunderland, but that was a really hard-earned victory. We could have gone 10 points behind 3rd place, but now only 7 points behind them. It's still all to play for, I think. I think we could end up in the playoffs. Maybe, I don't know. I think we need to get other players in during the window, but without selling a couple of players, we're not going to be able to do that. I know, but I told you, Andy, I confused the game engine because normally I go to bed after game 5 and it didn't know what to do. It had given me the 2 defeats. You notice it had given me the 2 defeats we normally get to finish, and it didn't know what to do. It's like 6 games. You don't play 6 games. What's going on here? And it got distracted, and it lost. This is the strangest season I think I've played in for a long, long time. But I do know one thing, that we're not going to be in a relegation battle. We are doing way too well to be involved. And that's all we had to do. Attempt to avoid relegation. And clearly, we're not going to be in a relegation battle. So, attempt to avoid relegation, we have succeeded. We have pretty much done it now. So that's it for tonight, boys. I'm hungry. Need to go and make something to eat. Have a cup of tea. I've run out of tea here. So I'll be back on Sunday. I've got to... don't forget, there's another episode of Rocking All Over the Globe tomorrow. And then on Saturday, got a special video on Saturday. It's a tactics video, which is based on something that we talked about in the podcast. So look forward to seeing how that pans out, actually. But it looks good at the moment. So it's in development. Should be out on Saturday. Look forward to that. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. So have a good night. And thanks for coming along. Thanks for taking part. And we will see you all on Sunday. Thanks for coming, guys.